Oh, I'm live. Hey, what is up? I don't really expect anybody to, whatchamacallit, watch this video. Just because, kind of want to do this on the fly and then just post it up on, what is this called again? YouTube? Yeah, I just wanted to post it up on YouTube real quick. And stuff up, so bear with me. I'm live on YouTube. I think that should be working. But hey, what's up, guys? It's been a while. Yeah, I haven't been good with being consistent with the YouTube videos, and I always do apologize for that. And I hope you guys forgive me and continue to watch my content. Again, I made this page because I wanted to help people and encourage people to get through whatever it is that they're going through. You know, it doesn't have to be a disease, really. You know, I just happened to start this page off that way because, for those of you who don't know, I had pulmonary hypertension. Probably the last time I had pulmonary hypertension was back in April. I got a double lung transplant, went through the whole thing, recovered, and here I am 8 months later. And yeah, since then, I gotta tell you guys, it's been nothing but, life has been such a blessing. I can't complain about anything. I've been playing with my daughter. I've been working. I don't have like a full-time job, but this entrepreneurial spirit that I picked up while being, pretty much sick in bed has pretty much consumed me. So I'm always on the grind, always hustling now. If that's what you want to call it, right? I just call it work and doing what I like. But other than that, my health has been good. There were a few hiccups here and there. There was a little bit of whatchamacallit, rejection when it came to my lungs, I think. I'm not sure if it was like a full it definitely was not a full rejection, but it was something to be concerned about. It was pretty minor now that I think about it, but ended up being okay. Just kind of upped my medication, and now they brought my medication down, and everything seems to be doing really well as far as my lungs go. I've been exercising the past few weeks a little bit more consistently, at least trying to get 3 days in at the gym, back to my old like powerlifting ways. But here's a kicker: I kind of added in cardio, which means I'm running. So I kind of came to this conclusion where it was like, God gave me these lungs. It's a gift, and I need to use it, and I need to make them as strong as they can possibly be. So now you'll be seeing me on the treadmill, which I kind of find boring, and I'm probably gonna have to start running outside because it's not treadmill is not my thing. Looking out the window and looking at the same scene is really not that fun. So, but I remember back in the day when I used to run around the park, it was Are we back on? We're back on? Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. It was like, I guess we got to an area where it was bad. But anyways, so I just got back from my GI doctor. Just go back a little bit. Before I was getting put on the list to be a lung transplant recipient, I had some acid reflux, and they actually gave me a test to check how bad the reflux was. And apparently my reflux was pretty bad. Apparently I have severe or pretty bad GERD, which I would never even suspect. I guess maybe now because I'm on omeprazole, which kind of keeps the acid in your stomach lower than usual. Okay, so just let you guys know what those medicines that you take, like omeprazole, and you know, Tums and all that. That's what it does. It just lowers the acid in your stomach. Now, the reason why that's important is because if the acid in your stomach starts to spill up into your esophagus and it spills onto my new lungs, well, then that can cause an infection and I can get sick. So, you know, I have to stress that today was not the best of news, even though I know it's a good thing to. I know that what I'm going through is probably the least of my worries, but it's just another bombshell that just went off, right? And so what I was told is that because my GERD is pretty severe, he said severe, I say bad, whatever. Tomato, potato, whatever, right? Because it's bad, they want me to have this procedure where they either wrap my stomach around my esophagus, the bottom part of my esophagus, either full, like there's certain amounts to the tightness of wrapping it, or they can just put a like ring around my stomach, my esophagus at the bottom where it meets the stomach, and it can stop the liquids, the acids from my stomach going up into my lungs, which means it's good news and bad news. Which means is that it's good that they're addressing this, right? The bad news is that I'm gonna have to go through another surgery. That's what they say. They say surgery, I say procedure, because procedure just sounds more delightful, right? But before I do that, I have to do something called an esophageal manometry, which sounds not fun. What they're gonna do is they're gonna put something down my nose, and I have to stay awake for this, and I have to swallow stuff, and I have to do all this while I'm awake, and it takes, on the paper it says 30 minutes to an hour. He says 20 to 30 minutes. I'm gonna be on the positive side and say that it's gonna take 30 to 20 minutes, maybe even 10 minutes. Because I don't want to, I don't want to have to go through all that stuff. And yeah, so today, as far as like, I don't know, as far as like how I feel, I'm pretty bummed out. I know really it feels like another step back when really it's another step forward, right? Because the way he explained it, the doctor explained to me, which his name is Dr. Kunkel, he explained to me is that they want to put a force field, you want to build a barrier around my lungs so that nothing can go wrong with it. Which makes sense, right? Because you got to protect these lungs. But man, now I'm starting to realize why they were stressing this before I got my lung transplant done. Because if they were able to find out about my GERD before, right, and if this was addressed, in perfect timing, then maybe that procedure could have been done at the same time or before my lung transplant. So, yeah. And now that I think about it, now that I'm really thinking about it, the reason why I'm upset is because I really blamed it all on myself. Because I was kind of putting off the GI doctor. I remember that. And maybe if I would have acted on it sooner, because I put that shit off for a good amount of time, guys. I'm not going to lie. I put it off for maybe 3 or 4 months. And really unacceptable. But, it is what it is. and I just kind of have to deal with it now. And now I'm definitely going to be jumping on this. I got to make an appointment to get this manometry done. So what the manometry test does is it tests my it's a test to see how strong my esophagus is when it comes to swallowing, because like I said, they're gonna have to wrap my esophagus at the bottom of my stomach so that nothing splashes up, but food still needs to get through. So yeah, but depending on how tight they want to wrap it, really depends on how strong my esophagus is when it comes to swallowing. So hopefully, I'm really hoping just for the ring to be placed at the bottom of my esophagus, because it's, I mean, they're both pretty like, it's not like major surgery. They're just like insert, like, you know, incisions. Like, I guess he said like one in my belly button. I was like, what? My belly? My wife would not want that happening to her, because she has this thing where she doesn't like anything going around her belly button. Don't ask me how I know that. Well, go ahead, ask me. Okay, because I try to put my finger in her belly button. But anyway, she didn't like that. Okay. But yeah, and then another incision on the side, and they just like go in there and, you know, whatever, and tie it up. But with the ring, it doesn't sound very like crazy. They just going through the belly button and the other side and just like wrap it around and tie it up. But anyways, so it's good news, bad news. I'm gonna say that it's more good news. Bad news that I have to have a procedure done. Good news that it's getting done so that nothing bad happens to my lungs, right? But yep, that's all I got for you. Other updates on me, I gained like 100, I'm at 165 pounds, guys. That's compared to like 140, 145, fluctuating when I didn't get my, when I had pulmonary hypertension. But I guess now that I'm on these medications, my weight's gone up. So, yeah. But I can't really complain about that. I've always wanted to be a little bit fluffy, but this is getting pretty fluffy. You see my double chin? Anyways, other than that, guys, it's still a good thing. I'm alive, I'm kicking, and I'm trying to live my life to its fullest. So right now I just got home, and yeah. Till then, guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment box. Please like, share, subscribe. Probably don't want to share this one because it's kind of boring, but like it. Subscribe, I promise. I'll put more videos up, I think. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Take care. God bless. Peace out. How do I end this?